Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers with Right Line Trading. Hope everyone had a nice evening. We had some big results on these one-day passes. Look at that. Good morning, good morning. Let me make sure we're... $30 range signal B. Okay, before we get started, this broadcast is for demonstration and educational purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. Caught that nice trade that moved down. Oh, gee, it broke right through. I should have let it run. You can see we got 370 on the see if we can get another move down. Okay, let me make sure I'm live here. Really good movement today. Wow, this is a total change from yesterday. Having a little trouble seeing the comments. Oh, there's Rao. Good morning. Okay, now I can see the comments. All right, perfect. Big reversal on that 2-minute NASDAQ. Wow. Go back to my strategies, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm also going to enable that signal B. And let's let the good times roll. Apex signal A. Apex signal B. Let's see if we can get into a trade here. Getting some really good movement on this NASDAQ. So I'm going to try to just kind of set it and forget it here. And this morning, you can see my leaderboard. The reason I'm gearing up for the NASDAQ is It crushed it this morning. The 2-minute on the one-day pass, the 30 range on the one-day pass, and then our signal A's on this NASDAQ are on fire this morning. Both of them over 2,000. So our signal A30 range, which is our haymaker strategy, already reached a profit limit for the session. Then crude oil took a monster trade. And YM and the Russell are also in the green. So a number of instruments. We're in a trade also on the ES that I see. Let's see if we can keep up the good times here. We got really good volume, and we're back in short. Let's see if we can get this to give us some follow through. Come on down. It's not really letting me drag my stops. All right, I think what I'll do is I'll turn off the signal B. And let's just go for those signal A entries. That signal A is, man, that thing is red hot. Okay. Our 2-minute one-day pass, I was talking about it yesterday, and it just continues to be on fire. Let me pull up a performance. Just killing it lately. If today's your first day joining us, my name's Rory Powers. I'm with Right Line Trading, and we're highlighting the AI Auto Trader, which is a fully automated system that, once it's enabled on the NinjaTrader 8 platform, it will execute and manage the trades for you. And let me show real quick the
order submitted.
what I wanted to show was the one-day pass on that 2-minute.
Order submitted.
You can see here right now it's on a real hot streak. This is over the last 8 days. It's running about 54%.
Order submitted.
So the NQ 2-minute one-day pass is really on fire. Let's take a look at the 30 range. This one here, we're running a 55% profitable rate. Those are templates for prop traders that, with one goal in mind, to pass the evaluations.
Order submitted.
Once we get the PA account, we would want to go to a more conservative strategy.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Here's the 30 range one-day pass. Our percent profitable on it is about 42%. Crude oil has been very hot lately. Our crude oil, about 47%, just under 50%. And those are all one-day pass templates, just to get you past the evaluations.
Order submitted.
EV, we turn them on. I turn mine on at 7:30 a.m. Eastern, which is a little late because we have one strategy. I think it's gold. Our gold 1 day pass, we have one window that we take. I think it's at like 4 or 5 a.m. Eastern time. Might be the British Open.
Order submitted.
Okay, we're back in on the signal A. See if we can get this one to run for us.
Order submitted.
Okay, we got a small winner on that one. I'm going to keep it right on the signal A on the 30 range, only because what it did pre-market. It just crushed it pre-market. I have one over 2,000, one at 1990. So the signal A is really on a hot streak. And I'm just going to put that in my apex today and just let it see if we can continue to run up the score with it. That can happen, Sood. You know, what I like to tell people that ask me is to run them on, don't try to just pick one. You know, run them on 3 different ones the same morning. Take the top 3 that I highlight every morning and put those on your ODPs. And there's a very good chance that you're going to get at least 1 out of 3, if not 2 out of 3. Our crude oil, I would have picked today for sure because I go over the numbers and I post them in Discord. I had just posted them yesterday, the top 3. And I let everybody know yesterday, hey, the NQ 2-minute is on fire. And sure enough, this morning it did it again.
Order submitted.
So yesterday in our Discord, what I did was I posted the top 3, the NQ 2-minute, and you could see on my control center that the NQ 2-minute did win today. I put the 30 range, 50,000 ODP, 60,000, 60% profitable, and boom, it hit today. So there's really good information in our Discord chat that can really help you get over the those ODP, get into the most profitable ones. Listen, they are streaky. Right now, institutional money was pulling money out of tech. And we were getting really nice moves on the NASDAQ to the downside recently. Early. They start pre-market. They start at 8:30, if I believe. Might get another long entry now. So that was good information yesterday, it turns out. It doesn't work out like that every time, but it did yesterday. Okay, the Russell is moving very nicely this morning, too. We're in a Russell trade. We're in a crude trade. This is really the power of this system, where it can simultaneously trade a half a dozen different instruments without making any human errors. And when institutional money is influencing the price of a certain futures instrument, this system is all over it. Here's a signal B on the 30 range. I'm waiting on a signal A, but the B is set up very nicely right now. I'm sure it's in that position. It might have already hit the profit target. These are the trades that I'm currently in now. These are the positions that I'm holding. I'm in crude long. I'm in the YM long. The system is really loving that crude. Here we go with a short roll on this NASDAQ. It's given us the old stutter step, the old 1-2. Let's see if we can get a move down. Steven, look at Steven. Remember from the other day, Steven, this strategy made $4,200 the other day. It hit our loss limit yesterday, but hey, it's right back to business today. Steven is loving this environment. I'm going to take a look at Steven. If it's hot, I'm going to put it on an Apex account today. I'm not going to watch it go by again. Here we go. We're back in this 30 range. Come on, let's go. My stop isn't moving. No. Push down. There you go. Come on. Good volatility here. Pop out to the downside. Pop out of there. Boy, I tell you, it looked like it was going to fly for a minute. Come on now. Here we go. There we go. See if we can get one to run for us. Come on now. All right, we'll take it. Nice. Got that one across into my PA account as well. So I did hit my profit goal. I got my PA account 420, and on the Apex account 655, which I'm okay with. And I picked that strategy mainly because what it did pre-market. It wasn't a hard one to find. Running it pre-market, it came right to the top of my leaderboard. It was maxed out. I said, "Wow, I'm going to replace that sim account with my live account." And we base our decisions on the data, solely on the data, no opinions, no emotions, totally on the numbers. And it worked out well for us today. Yesterday was a bit of a brutal day. Today's much better price action for this system, specifically on the NASDAQ. Let me just take off my Apex. Okay, so let's take a look at Steven. Steven is on another roll. I might have changed the profit limit on it to a more conservative number. And if I did that, I'm going to reset it and let it keep trading, because that one is really exciting. And this market environment is really what it thrives on. Excuse me for just a second. I know it's on a NASDAQ 8 Unirenko. I'm trying to find the chart. Yeah, this is it here. Let's go to the prime time. Let me make sure. Yeah, see, it stopped at my profit target of 1,000. So you could see the trades that it took today. It took a loser here, but it caught that huge move down to max out. So Steven crushed it. I shared this template with our members today. I'm sorry, on Tuesday. And I'm going to reset that strategy and let it keep running, just to keep getting data. I also have two versions that were optimized by one of our members, Steven. I'm sorry, not Stephen, Robert. I'm sorry. Robert. Gotta excuse me. Let me find Stephen. Here it is. Let's reset, Stephen. Let's have some fun. If it starts running up the score, I'm going to go in. So we're back. I just reset Stephen. I put a profit limit of 1,000 and it reached it by 9:45. And that's what it did the other day. Oh, let's go. Let's get to the right edge. Oh, shoot. There it goes, man. It's on another tear.
Order submitted.
It looks like David Wise
Order submitted.
had a put on Apple that he closed just now. That's signal A. It would have jumped into this long move on the 30 range. Congratulations, Stephen. Yeah, Stephen, I did. Oh, I named that strategy after you. That's right. Oh man, now it's all coming together. Yes, Stephen. When I made that account for your name, when we were picking, the top strategies, we that's how that came to be. So yeah, Stephen, in the Discord chat, there's a channel in there. It's at the very bottom. Let me see if I can find it. This is our Discord chat. If you come down to the strategy collaboration, you'll see I posted 2 images of those strategy inputs.
Order submitted.
When we get market conditions like these, where the market is moving, it does very well. Nice, Stephen. Yes. Glad to hear that. I know I'm tempted to keep going, but I'm not going to. But I have another PA account that I would love to substitute. Let me unlock this. Let me put my other PA in it. I could make Stephen my leader account. Man, that thing is something else, ain't it? EV, you want to back test, let's say a PA 50 on the strategy tester? Is there something I have to do? Yes, good question. You have to check off the historical data check mark. Look at this Stephen strategy go. Holy moly, we're doing it again today with this Stephen. This is a repeat of Tuesday.
Order submitted.
Man, it just made another 1,400. No, I take that back. It's a total of 1,400. Here it goes again. Another short roll. That's the entry it loves. I love that entry. It retraced right to the 50 and jumped right back in on the retracement. It's like a built-in control of getting into an oversold market. It'll only take those pullbacks and rolls back in, or a complete reversal. If it's way overextended, it'll take a reversal too. But it loves the pullback and go. I know crude oil. Let's take a look at crude. The black gold. ES cash registers up. So the market started out pre-market. Looked like it was going to be a day that we were going to get some gains back from yesterday. Some of those losses from yesterday in the market. And now today, it's once the bell rang, it's another sell-off out of tech. Where are they rotating their money right now? It looks like the Russell. See the E-mini. The E-mini's down as well.
Order submitted.
This is one thing I've noticed about Steven. The way it currently is it's a loose cannon.
Order submitted.
We need to add some filters and constraints to it. So it is a work in progress. It's a very aggressive strategy how it trades right now. But it's a lot of fun to watch, I can tell you that. It's going to catch a reversal on this big move down. Boy, this is a great day to trade, let me tell you. I think I'm going to try to get back in with this other PA account. Tremendous volume. 4,000 contracts a minute on the NASDAQ. And they are selling it big time. Here we go with the signal B. I'm tempted to just take a manual trade. So I'm going to go to my strategies and put my other PA account in the haymaker. Right here. I'm going to go to PA8. So I'm just going to switch my PA account into the haymaker. My other account is this one. And we'll try to get into a trade on that. Here we go. We can get the short roll now. Didn't take it. Oh. Yeah.
Order submitted.
It's a good thing I didn't take it. Here we go. Big retracement. It took that huge reversal. When it gets way overextended, it likes to take those reversals. Now, it prevented me from getting in that entry to the downside because of that area of support. So this one's going to probably get by us.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Rao is in a trade. One of the templates that Robert optimized, we're running it in an account named Rao.
Order submitted.
See if we can see it here. It's down 300. And I believe it's 11 o'clock. We got the crude oil ODP is going to kick in. We've already hit 2 ODPs today. The ones on the NASDAQ, if you didn't hear me yesterday, I'll say it again, that 2-minute ODP, 2-minute NASDAQ, red hot. The 50,000 to 30 range is doing well also. Here we go. Come on. Give me a nice roll to the downside on this. Here we go. Come on down. Come on down. There you go. Run. Run. Go ahead. Nice. Go ahead. Keep pushing. Go ahead. Break through there. Break through there. Break through. Break through there. Give me a break. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh. Boy, in spite of myself. Nice. I'm in the window now. Hit it. Go ahead. Yes. Nice. Look at this trade. That's on my PA account too. Nice one. Oh, I should have closed it. That was close enough for me. We could go. Nice one. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Boy, I needed that one. Okay. So let's go back and let me take that one off. What happened? Yeah, my PA account is showing 800 here. Here it's showing 0.
Order submitted.
Let me pull up my Rhythmic Trader. Got a little bit of a discrepancy here. It's showing 0. Hang on. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, that was a $900 trade. So, man, we scored big today. Lit it up on that Signal A Haymaker strategy. Steven's back off and running. What a great day to trade today. After yesterday, we needed this, didn't we? I'll have to call them back.
Order submitted.
Yes, it is showing up in Rhythmic. Okay,
Order submitted.
big day. Man, I brought my PA accounts back from the brink. I'm thrilled. Once you get in the hole on those accounts, it's tough.
Order submitted.
I held off yesterday. I didn't trade them at all. Yesterday was a rough day. But today it was markets flying. Stephen's back up to 2,000. Let's reset it again. Let's keep going. Let's go back to Stephen. We're going to reset it and let it keep trading. We're going for the record today.
Order submitted.
We could be in this signal A short. Wow, what a trade. It looks like it got wicked out. Let me tell you, that signal A on the 30 range is crushing it today. If you've got the system, there's no question which one to trade. It's a no-brainer. I think every single one of my 30 range NASDAQ strategies, every haymaker strategy maxed out today. If you look, we have a $2,000 profit limit. Stephen's right back in. Every haymaker strategy, the bot, the drone, those are the ones that leverage the AI technology, and the haymaker, which does not leverage the AI. It's just a regular bot that runs on an algorithm. And that one maxed out too. So the signal A30 range was the one to trade. And let me tell you, crude oil at one point had some beautiful trades. It was really moving nicely.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
What I don't see up there is this signal B, right? The signal B is nowhere to be found. Very exciting day-to-day trading. It's still, the market's just selling off. I mean, I've never seen anything like this one. This is a huge sell-off. It's very tempting to keep trading, but I'm not going to do it. It's setting up for another signal A. Every time it retraces to that 50 and continues down into the trend, it's just running up the score.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
close long P&L target. All right, we might have to reset that again. I'm just going to change it in the inputs. In these strategies, what I'm referring to, I don't want to confuse anybody. The Stevens strategy, what I did was, so you understand what I'm talking about, is we have in the strategy templates, in the parameters, we can control how much our risk tolerance is. Right now, the session loss limit is at 500. So if that's at 500, if we get $500 in if we lose $500, the strategy will stop trading. What I did for the testing was, I raised it and kind of just let it keep running, by adding a bunch of zeros, just to accumulate as much data as possible, so it wouldn't keep hitting the P&L. But once it did really well, I wanted to tone it down a little before I shared the inputs. And Suzanne had asked me, how did you make 4,200 when the P&L was only at 1,000? And that the reason why is because I had toned it down before I shared it with you, because I didn't want to see anybody, take a huge loss. It's a very aggressive strategy. So let's re-enable it, and let's let it run wide open today, because this is the market conditions that obviously it likes. Let me make sure it's changed. It is. So we're just going to let that run wide open.
Order submitted.
And tomorrow is Friday. We've got a really exciting day scheduled for tomorrow. But wow, let me tell you, this is today has really been a phenomenal trading day.
Order submitted.
If you did well, if you made some money, please, capital preservation is so important. Why give it back? What comes up must come down.
Order submitted.
The market continues to sell off. I'm afraid to look at I'm afraid to look at the stock market on my cell phone. Yesterday was a very painful day for Nvidia. I was hoping today we'd get a big bounce, but my goodness, it does not look that way. Let me take a quick look. Oh, my goodness, very painful. Another big sell-off. The Dow is green, and the Russell is green. The E-mini and the NASDAQ is in the negative. So we're getting a sector rotation here. Let's see what gold is doing.
Order submitted.
My goodness gracious. It is prime time. So my single day record since I've been doing this is 4,200 on one strategy. And today, if this keeps up, Steven here, prime time, could beat it if this continues. Bam. It's at 2180. Gold signal B looks good right now. We got a big downtrend on gold. Let's put it on the gold signal B, which is our trend trading strategy. It's down 460. It might have hit the session limit and stopped trading. I was talking to Mr. O'Rourke yesterday, and his signal A on his computer was giving him very good results. He had some strategies on the one-day passes and the signal A on the NASDAQ that were doing extremely well. Hey, Surya. Yeah, that's a live trading chart of gold futures. Trading at 2360 right now. And our methodology, what we do is we have a system here that really has its finger on the pulse of the market. And we start running the strategies at around 7:30. We have one strategy, gold, an ODP, that I think it takes an entry right at the London Open. And then the majority of the others start trading at about 8 o'clock, 8:30. And we let it run pre-market. And we get a pretty good indication of which strategies are going to have the best chance of doing well for the session. We're not going to run, every single instrument simultaneously. We're just going to pick the best ones. And the signal A on the NASDAQ, which historically I know from running the system is one of our strongest strategies. And I know from experience when that one gets hot, it'll do just what it did today. I've seen it do it I've seen it do it before. Oh, we're getting a big retracement here on the 2-minute chart at the top right. Getting a retracement. It was so far oversold. Steven's the first one to jump back in on the short roll.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
See if we could show any trades that we're currently in. We're in a huge trade on this reversal on the retirement plan. That's what the retirement plan looks for. It looks for these reversals. When my RSI line and my Laguerre broke through, just took a full winner. So the retirement plan loves that big reversal in this oversold environment. I'll tell you, that's a really great trade. In these market conditions, when you're, I mean, we were down. It must have been like 2 standard deviations below the mean. We're going to get a retracement back to the 50 sooner or later. So that was a really great trade the retirement plan just scored on. Now we're getting, it appeared to be a continuation down. But it could keep retracing. NQ 8000. Yeah, the NQ is up huge today. Might be a record day on the NQ. Remember, all the trades that I took in my live accounts today were all on the NQ. Just under 2,000 on the NQ on my live accounts. A couple PA accounts, an evaluation account. And not only did it make that 2,000, but here's 3,300, 2,400, 2,100. The haymakers all got 2,000. I mean, it ran up the score in a tremendous way.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Excuse me. I always like to do what have you done for me lately. What I mean by that is I look and see what the hottest strategies are right now. Here we go. We got a red 50 on the 30 range, which is also lined up on the 2-minute.
Order submitted.
We're going to check out that CL one-day pass. This week, the CL one-day pass, you can see what the numbers are short-term. This is the 22nd to the 25th this week. It's at $7,000 this week. Wow, look at that shooting up. Holy moly. Here we go. That was quite a run up. So the CL one-day pass is coming up at 11. You don't want to miss that. We're going to keep a very close eye on that. We're going to put it on our one-day pass and check it out. 11 o'clock Eastern Time. We're at 2,800 on Steven.
Order submitted.
I could tell you what's coming. What is going to potentially be a nice trade. Now that this 2-minute, our Laguerre crossed over the 80. So a bounce off this 50 to the downside. If it does what it's been doing, that 2-minute retirement plan on a short roll has the potential. It is, Rao. You really can't miss on the NQ today.
Order submitted.
All right, Steven's headed for a record now. This keeps up. We're looking to beat 4,200.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Jump back in long.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Here's the 30 range
Submitted.
1-day pass for this week. We're at
Order submitted.
we're up 3,100 on the NQ 1-day pass. That's on a 30 range. The 2-minute is the hottest. This one has a 57% chance of winning. So what we do is we time optimize these templates for the 1-day pass. We run it during our peak half hour or hour of the day that historically has the most profits. And we max out the number of contracts based on what size evaluation you're running.
Order submitted.
And we just go for as many ticks as we need to pass the evaluation. So this one, this week, you could see is at 57%.
Order submitted.
And we're going for an all-time record with Steven. We need to beat 4,200 to break it. And that record was set on Tuesday of this week. So we're about $900 away. Let's see if old Steven can pull it off.
Order submitted.
We are in an ES trade, a reversal on the ES as well. Let's take a peek at the ES trade. Oh. There we go. The Steven strategy is if you go into Discord, into the Discord chat, let me bring it up for you. When it broke the record, I said, hey, even though it's aggressive, I've got to share this with the community. Under the strategy collaboration, I posted 2 images. And if you click on those images, you'll see all the inputs. Okay, let's continue with the analysis.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Well, that is a fun strategy to watch, I'll tell you. You know, you feel like you could hit a home run. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. This highlights what I was just talking about on that 2-minute one-day pass. If I shorten the time frame to this week, look what this strategy's done this week. This week only. From the 22nd to the 25th, the 2-minute one-day pass is up $13,000. $13,000. Trading the 2-minute one-day pass. It has a win rate of 87%. 87. Really, that's remarkable. We could see what time it's doing it. If we go to our analysis, this is the cumulative net profit. I'm missing a column. Here it is. What we could do is change it here from daily to the half hour of the day. And these are the times that it's doing it. The biggest green bar on my entries is at 8:30 to 9. And let me tell you, from 9 to 10:30 is not too shabby either. But those are taking reversals on the NASDAQ. And you could see the summary from this week. It's just, it's got to be a record.
Order submitted.
You know, we're getting close to our record with Steven. 3,900. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Come on, Stephen. Okay, here we go. Let's go. To the moon. To the moon, Stephen. Let's do it. Let's break this record. 42.40. We're right there. I'm going to call it a tie. Here we go. To the moon, Stephen. And we're going to look at the P&L for the week on this strategy. It's going to be a mind blower. Let's take a quick look. This bot is named Stephen. This is the weekly P&L for Stephen. We're at $8,842 on Stephen this week alone. 88.42. You can see that that's the only account I have checked, and I did it all. Really, we ran it all live on YouTube. Now it'll recalibrate. It'll come down a little bit. 87.53 this week on this one strategy alone. Really mind-boggling numbers. The power that this system has, such amazing potential. It's just a complete powerhouse. I only wish that I could trade like this myself. Look at this thing go. Here we go. It might jump. Yep. It loves that pull back and go. It loves that pull back and go. That's the signal C entry.
Order submitted.
Haymaker's having a very good week. Our Haymaker strategy this week is at 24.77. That's the 30 range Haymaker. So that's a beautiful number there. When we win 44% of our trades on that strategy, I've said it before, you could really back a Brinks truck up because the risk to reward is so leaned heavily in our favor. If we could just win 40%, we're going to do extremely well. Our average winner is 332, and our average loser is 132 on the average. We do have a potential for a home run, which is $900 on that strategy.
Order submitted.
The haymaker. Come on, Steven. Come on, Steven. Let's go. To the moon. Let's go, Steven. All the way. All the way. All right. We're hovering right at the record, 42.85. We need one good big one. One big one.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
It's got to pull back and go.
Order submitted.
Did really nicely on my PA accounts this week. This is my my two PA accounts that I'm running. Number 5 and 8. I'm up 1560. I did lose a few evals this week. On my eval, I'm on number 27. This is the one here. I'm up 580. RTY 1-day pass has gone cold. The beginning of the month, the RTY couldn't lose the ODP. It's cold now. The hot ones, the NASDAQ 30 range, the NASDAQ 2-minute, and crude oil coming up at 11. Coming up at 11, we got crude oil 1-day pass. Let's get ready for the 1-day pass. NASDAQ's been steadily making a comeback here from 10:15 to 10:45, the last 30 minutes. Not enough of a pullback. It likes those pullback and goes. It just didn't come back far enough, I don't think, here. Sometimes it'll go on the fourth candle.
Order submitted.
Huge retracement. That retirement plan called it too. It took that long entry right at 1019 or 1018. Took that long entry and took off. Here we go. Come on, Stephen. Here we go. Put us over the top. $41.30.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Come on, let's go. Let's get this record. 43.20. We're just a nose ahead of it, of the record. $43.20. That is a record-breaking day. Let's let it go. We're going to try to see the CL take an ODP. We're going to run it till that happens, or 11:30, whichever comes first. Here we go, back to the upside. This thing's all over the place, huh? Man almighty. These market conditions just favor this strategy. That's all you could say about that. It loves these market conditions. Very similar to Tuesday. Did the same thing. Here's a pullback and go.
Order submitted.
Come on, Stephen, to the moon. Let's do it. Let's go. To the moon, Stephen. To the moon. Take off. There you go. Take off. Let's go. $47.60. We've got a record-breaking session going on Stephen. Pull back and go. This is the weekly performance on Steven. 9406. Trading one contract.
Order submitted.
Yeah, it has a nice trailing stop to it, which does reduce the risk on the trade.
Order submitted.
11,000. Row made 11,000 on the NQ today. Great trading row. Oh, we just missed this CL. The CL is going to trigger at 11. This was the entry we were looking for. Came a little early, but let's see what happens. The NASDAQ now is on a tear. Very volatile this morning, huh? Huge move down, huge move up. Signal A is loving it.
Order submitted.
It's waiting for this reversal. It's going to take a short. Big volume on the E-mini. Holy moly. Now that E-mini on the signal B kicks in at about 11 too. That thing has some room to the upside, it appears. Wow, what a move up. This thing is just flying to the upside. My goodness. Well, listen, as a day trader, this is like a dream come true today. This is a day trader's dream. Good volume on the NASDAQ. We're just under 3,000 contracts a minute right now. Here's the big reversal it was waiting on. It wants this retracement. Man, and it found it, didn't it? Holy moly. It found it. Come on, Steven. Take it all the way. All right, we're back at 47. Could go long now. Yep, went right back in long. Boy, this thing is exciting to watch, ain't it? Incredible.
Order submitted.
Pull back and go. To the moon. Let's go, Stephen. Let's get this record. And we're going right in the direction of the trend. $48.20. $48.20.
Order submitted.
Good entry. Pull back and go. Another pull back and go. Ah.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
We got some heavy upside resistance.
Submitted.
Steven doesn't even look at it. He's just in. He's going. Could be fourth bar entry. Nope. Let's put it on the signal C indicator. Just get a good understanding of what it's looking at.
Order submitted.
To the moon, Stephen, to the moon.
Order submitted.
Let's go. Let's go.
Order submitted.
Okay, 11 o'clock just kicked in. What we would need is on this crude oil is a reversal. We would need a big change of direction to the downside. Tremendous volume.
Order submitted.
There's trouble. Here we go. Here we go with the short roll. This retirement plan, if this continues to go down, that retirement plan is gonna fly.
Order submitted.
There it goes. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Let's see if we can see this trade a little closer. The retirement plan, the 2-minute on the top right here. Here we go, the pull back and go on the Steven. Giving us the old shake and bake here.
Order submitted.
Man, it went long. Well, we fell under our number. We need a big trade.
Order submitted.
Come on, Steven. The retirement plan got stopped out. It's not done going up yet.
Order submitted.
Our timing was just off on that crude oil entry. We have it scheduled for 11, and at 10:52.
Order submitted.
Here it goes, going for another short roll now on the retirement plan. Just took all the risk off the trade. Got stopped out. Jumped right back in. Really wants that short trade, doesn't it? I need one home run on Steven. And I'm going to call it a record day if it goes all the way. I need one home run, Steven.
Order submitted. submitted.
Ooh, it keeps going long in this down move. Hoping to catch a short move. Okay, our retirement plan just locked in some profit and took all the risk off the trade.
Order
And it got wicked out again. Every time it gets wicked out, Steven jumps in long. Oh no.
order submitted.
Okay, let's see if we can get this crude ODP in. We had a down candle. We need a one or two more.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Get going long. Come on. Get up there. Go ahead. Push up. It's trying. Well, it looks like crude is going to continue to go up here. Here comes a pullback and go.
Order submitted.
Well,
Order submitted.
we'll let it go one more trade. And then I got to lock in some profits. We had a good run of it, I'll tell you.
Order submitted.
Okay, let's cut it right there. So Steven wound up. It wasn't a record-breaking day. We kept letting it go. We got greedy. Let's see if we get into this one-day pass here. Let's get this ODP. We're very close. One push down. If it keeps going up, we'll end the broadcast. But wow, what a day trading today. This was really one of the most exciting days I've seen. Tuesday was right up there with it, but today even better. Let's see if we can finish the session with an ODP on crude. Bam, here we go. Let the good times roll. We're looking for a reversal here for all the marbles. This has been another strategy that at this time of day has been doing extremely well. Let me bring up a P&L of the CL one-day pass. You can see this week it's up $7,000, just under $7,000. We've got a trailing stop with it. And if we go to the analysis and look at the half hour of the day on our entry times, between 11 and 11:30, which is the window we're in now, it's up about $2,964. Another really nice window is that 12 to 12:30. Let's see what Crude's been doing. Ooh, my goodness. They're really buying Crude. It's due for a retracement. Let's see if we can get it. Going against the grain. Hey, there's my buddy Vince in Pennsylvania. Here we go. Here we go with the ODP. Here we go with the ODP. Let's go all the way. On the very bottom right-hand corner of my chart, right here, you can see we're turning about just under 500 contracts a minute, which is decent for Crude. Anything over 500 on Crude, you got good volume. 500 contracts per minute is nice. Let's see if we can get some follow through here. It doesn't pop back up in our face. Tomorrow it's Miller time. 24/7. And Mark Miller, he's our prop trading extraordinaire. Prop trading on steroids tomorrow. Don't miss it. Come on, ODP. Let's go. ODP. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's put one on the board. ODP. ODP. I'm getting my bell ready. If this one goes, I'm ringing the bell. Mark, where's my bell? Oh, here it is. I got the ODP bell. This one goes, I'm ringing the bell. Put the ODP bell up. Uh-oh. Well, these trades on crude make you sweat them out a little bit. We do have a trailing stop. Taking a little heat here. We would still be alive if it does stop us out. We'd still have another shot. Well, I was looking forward to ringing that bell. Didn't happen. It might jump right back in long. Let's see. We're right in our window of opportunity. Nope, I don't think it will. All right. Well, listen, it was a great session today. Just let me do a quick recap of the highlights. The highlight of the day again was Stephen. I gotta take my hat off to Stephen. But the strategies crushed it today. You could see what a powerhouse that this system is. It really gives you the potential to run up the score. The NQ strategies just absolutely crushed it today. I have a NQ that runs on a 20U that I love. I love that strategy. And it really ran up the score today too. So all the NQ strategies really lit it up. We had the YM up there with a really nice gain of 565. My Apex PA accounts all scored on the NASDAQ. We had crude oil and the Dow, the E-mini. You really couldn't pick a bad one today. Today was the day for day traders to bring home the bacon. And man, this system really scored big today. So it was a really exciting day. And tomorrow, let the fun continue. It will be Miller time. Mark Miller will be trading tomorrow, God willing. Come back and join us at 9:30. If you would, please do us a favor and just like this video. It really helps us out, gain some traction on YouTube. If you could like the video, if you like what you saw, please help us out. And we will do it again tomorrow. Thanks for everybody for joining me today. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. Have a great day, everybody. So long.